What up, Dokkaners? Since there's not a whole lot to be doing on global right now, I've actually been having a lot of fun with the Super Saiyan Goku Burst Mode event. For those of you who don't know, Burst Mode is basically a difficulty modifier that can turn any random event into the most difficult event in the entire game, depending on how much you hate yourself. So turns out I hit myself quite a bit, considering my new high score is 6540. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you what I did, how I got to that point. I'm not going to be showing you the winning run because this isn't something that I was actually intending on succeeding in. I've just been slowly and incrementally working my score higher and higher, just adding more and more difficulty to it. And I was kind of just playing passively on my phone. So actually, when I won, it took me an hour and a half to beat it. If I actually had sat down and recorded, it would have probably taken like 20 minutes, but instead it took me like an hour 40 because I was talking with friends, doing other things. So yeah, I wasn't exactly focusing on it, but I'll still show you exactly like what I did going in, kind of the perils of the run. So this is my setup. Everything is at maximum, as you can probably expect, except for two things. So number one, I did not touch this. The int and physical thing, I dare not try. If you want to, be my guest. I think it's literally impossible to do, but now that I've reached 6540, I don't have much else to do, so I might as well try that as well. But yeah, I did AGL physical, Android Cell Saga. Everything else is at maximum. The only thing that is not turned on is the challenge thing. Enemies attack increased by 100%. To be honest, I don't think these guys test this out. Like, what is the point in doing this? Because you literally just won't survive. I don't know. I don't know. So if you want to try that, that is literally the only way to beat my high score, because everything else is on. Everything else is on. That's right, including lock the attack order of the character. So there's going to be an element of RNG involved in this run. Everything else is on. All allies key -3. A lot of things have to go right, and I'll tell you from personal experience, this took me about 12 to 14 resets, because a lot had to go right, and then you have to be very methodical and very careful about how you're progressing through. So this is what I had, and then this is the team that I ran. I don't think it can be done without this exact team, but hey, you're free to try and to shatter my record and do other things. Feel free and let me know in the comments if you're able to succeed. If you do, I do need proof though, because for this one, I really want to see what people did. And I don't just mean like images. I want to see like clips. I want to see what exactly you did to beat this. So this is my team setup. So I ran double AGL imperfect cell. And the point of these two units is not to stack their attack. So it may seem like it's important to raise their attack. This is going to be a dogfight. It's going to take you a while. So I'm just going over everything strategy-wise, and then we'll actually jump in. The point for these two units is to transform into perfect cell and dodge as much as possible, and also stack as much as possible temporarily so that your defense is at maximum. Ideally, you want to be taking around 300,000 damage on the super in the final round. I also have this unit with some dodge on top of his already built up dodge. It does help. It makes a tremendous difference, especially early on. You need some of that dodge when this guy doesn't have much dodge going in. He's not your main damage dealer. The main damage dealer is going to be the Gohan, but it's going to be a slow burn, because the idea is for this guy to raise his defense as much as possible. And then when the situation gets dire, you want to transform into Super Saiyan 2, but that's really only for like the final 4 bars of health, maybe even less than that. And then this guy will pretty much carry you to victory. The idea is to essentially just stabilize and keep yourself alive as long as possible until you see the light at the end of the tunnel, and then this guy should be able to carry you there. Even if he transforms and he's rocking a 20 million attack stat, he still won't get you the dub with 4 bars left. It takes a while, so don't feel like you have to do that. This guy's defense stacking gives you massive heal factor. Also, Piccolo, probably the MVP of the entire event. Piccolo being able to scout supers makes a humongous difference, especially considering you need to survive an ever expanding arsenal of damage. Like, he just keeps on getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and he will keep on launching those attacks. I think sometimes he'll launch double supers. Am I crazy? I'm pretty sure he launched like double supers. He gets more and more lethal. And you might be wondering, how the heck does this guy actually get you the dub? The reason is because he has to stack a ton of defense as much as possible. If he doesn't stack enough and he ends up facing STR Goku at the end and he doesn't have enough defense, you're done, which is where dodge comes in. My 11 dodge didn't factor in a whole lot during my winning run, but it did help occasionally, and every little bit helps. I think the magic number for this guy is around 780,000 defense. Once he reaches that point, he can pretty much hold his own during the STR phases, but you kind of have to get to that point. He's got to be launching additional after additional. This is my setup in terms of hit potential if you want to, you know, copy that. Then the other units are all pivotal. Super Saiyan Goku, the EZA character, is really, really important. He can heal you, so he will keep you regulated on top of this guy. Both will heal you regularly. This guy also has, well, I gave him maximum dodge, 25 dodge, but he also has the ability to launch multiple supers, each super giving you the heal. That depends on if your health is below 30%. He can also give you extra damage reduction. He can support. He does a lot of things that are very useful to keep you stable. Plus, he's the catalyzing agent to make this guy more lethal when he transforms. So Super Saiyan Goku is very important. The unsung hero is probably this guy. The AGL Super Vegeta gets a ton of damage reduction the less health you have, and believe me, you're gonna have barely any health going into this, a lot. This guy with his damage reduction is incredibly clutch. He doesn't have to super in order for the damage reduction to kick in, so he basically doesn't have to launch any attacks. He probably will on his own anyway, but that's what's great about this. Because you're so deprived of ki, your attack ordering is going to be messed with regularly. Some of these units will not require supers. The cells don't require supers for the most part. When you get to the final round, you want to be launching supers, but sometimes you're going to have to rely on their intrinsic abilities to launch additional supers for you. This guy needs 0 supers across the board. I have given him maximum dodge. This is going to require a little bit of tinkering, like in terms of hit potential, if you care enough. If you don't worry about it. I just found that this was really, really fun. And then last but not least, the Cell Junior launches a bunch of attacks. Great link buddy with the other Cell, so that will give you some synergy. This unit can also have some dodge based on how many hit potential or artificial life forms are on the team. We have 2 others, plus I gave him max dodge. So a lot of dodge did matter. Let me show you this is what normally would happen to me. I kid you not, like 10 out of my 14 runs ended like this, where I was on the final stretch, and then like half a bar of health left, stupid Piccolo gets caught and locked in slot 1. I had to rely on the dodge didn't work. So this is going to happen a lot. It is very frustrating. It is incredibly grindy, but if you care, you'll get the win eventually. I mean, I did it. If a dummy like me can do it, anybody can do it. And I think that's the most important thing. Now that I have released this, the floodgates have opened. If a moron like me can do it, you can do it too. So definitely give it a shot. This is my winning team. Took me 1 hour and 40 minutes, and this is my final score. So let's just go ahead and jump in. We're gonna do a couple runs. We might win, we might lose. It doesn't matter. I just want to show you how this is gonna go. Also, you gotta go left, and you gotta pick up as much of this key as possible. I'll tell you what, on my winning run, I missed like 4 of them, so it's not crucial. A couple of them do matter. A couple of them really do matter. Like right here, I'm trying to decide if it's more important to go for the key or the question mark. The question mark is, I think, a little bit better, but we're gonna go ahead and just forego that. All right, so we only got singular key boosts. Sometimes those key boosts can really save you, but we didn't get a whole lot, so we're not working with a lot to start here. So the Vegeta's locked in slot 1. He's fine. It doesn't matter. Also, you have to be very mindful of this. This is going to be an issue that you're going to have to work through, but you can use this very strategically in your runs because Piccolo will keep you regulated. The heal factor generated from the defense boosters like Gohan and Piccolo will keep you regulated, and this guy will also heal you on his supers. So you've got plenty to keep you going. Also, don't you have Metamorphosis? No. What does this guy do? Does this guy give you any sort of heal? No. Nah, it's cool. All right, so right now, again, Cell doesn't really have to super. We're gonna let him because we might as well. I'm also gonna, you know what? I'm gonna take some of this damage early. Might as well. There's no reason to keep that there. Okay, so I was willing to concede right there, but Vegeta's 25 dodge kicked in. I gave him 25 dodge. You're gonna have to do that. If you wanna do this, you're gonna have to give your unit some dodge. If you don't want to, then don't worry about it. There are a lot of EX skill orbs for Android Cell Saga, well, I found in my box, which means there have been plenty of event opportunities to pick them up. So hopefully you guys have been around and you've been able to grind some of those EX skill orbs. That will help too. You don't necessarily have to go as far as I did in terms of the dodge. I gave mine 25 dodge. Maybe you can only give 20. It's still RNG in the end. It's going to take you a lot of runs. It's a lot of trial and error. But if you got nothing else to do, you might as well do it, right? It does cost 25 stamina to try this. A lot. So 14 times, you know, that's a lot. All right, so the first round is good. Looks like Piccolo. That's already a big L, and I wouldn't be surprised if we lost. I hope we don't. Okay, so here, Gohan has to stack. Cell doesn't have to stack because he's not getting hit with a super attack. Yeah, you want him to stack his attack, but if it doesn't happen, it's not a big deal. So we're gonna give this to the Cell, and then I'm gonna give this to the Piccolo to keep those physicals around. Maybe if we come back, Piccolo can pick up some of those physical orbs and heal, because this is gonna take a while. Oh, you know what I should have done for this run? I should have added 1 attack plus 100 boost. Just in case this was the run for whatever reason, I would at least get a high score out of it. Watch this now become the run. No way. All right, Piccolo, he's got to launch multiple supers. Otherwise, we're going to be eating a ton of damage here. Or maybe he just dodges it. So there's 1 super. Launch another super. There we go. That's good. Very good, very good. Dodge? 11 dodge? Nope. 345,000. You can work your way back from this. It's not the end of the world, but more often than not, you are going to lose if you're starting like that. You never know. So let's run it back. Who's locked in slot 1? All right, Super Saiyan Goku's locked in slot 1. So let me show you the benefits of the Super Saiyan Goku. He has 25 dodge. He is at max links. That makes a big difference. When I was doing these runs initially, the first like 5 or 6 runs, he was not at max links. The links do matter because it does give you the extra firepower. Plus, shattering the limit gives you an extra 5% defense. It will come down to things like that. It will come down to weird little things like that. Okay, so since Cell has the highest defense, he's going to give us the highest heal factor. So I'm going to give that AGL orb to him. I actually don't want to be doing a ton of damage with anybody else. So yeah, I'm just going to do this. Goku will heal me if we live. Okay, we're good. So he's going to give us 10% back right here. If he supers twice, we'll have more. So there's 1 heal. There's another heal. Okay, and look at that. Look at our health. We're looking good. Vegeta, don't super, please. Why am I begging these guys not to do a ton of damage? Because the longer you can stay in the base form, the more momentum you can build before things get serious. Kaioken Goku will take you out with almost full health if your guys aren't fully stacked up. This guy is manageable. And as you're seeing, we're slowly working our way back from the brink. So if you can spend like a good, what, 6-7 turns in here, that's really, really good. Cell Jr. is locked in slot 1. I need the Gohan's defense to build. All right, so I don't care if Cell Jr. doesn't stack because it's all temporary. It doesn't help me. I do want, oh man. Okay. Well, as much as I want Cell to stack, it's not gonna happen. We are getting Piccolo next turn, so let me actually set up for a nice Piccolo heal. I'm thinking a turn ahead now. All right, so he's gonna launch a super probably anyway. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay, no more, no more. Dodge, please. Nice. He has some built-in dodge, and he has extra dodge courtesy of hidden potential. One more. Very good. This is looking like a good run. We got the juice. This could all evaporate in 1 turn with a bad lock. If they lock your rotation randomly and it's horrible, it's over. You gotta be ready for it. So if you're gonna try this, be ready to be very disappointed. You will fail in the most tragic, heartbreaking, stupid ways possible. I'm telling you. I almost chucked my phone at the window. It was so good, and then it just ended, and I was so heated. Okay, so Right here, we got a good heal coming in. We don't really need much of a heal, but also we have no supers. So we could potentially get multiple supers off. I don't think I want... Let's push for that Dokkan attack early. You can get 2 Dokkan attacks in this run. There is enough fight left over for you to get 2 Dokkan attacks. Nice. Yes. We got double Piccolo boost. Yes. That is awesome. We're going to keep going until we lose. We're going to keep going until we lose this. We have double cell this turn. I hate double cell turns. I'll tell you, Cell's power weighted form is a very useful strategy. You don't want to just burn it when you get it. It's actually a very, very useful strategy, and I want you guys to see how it works. Okay, so turns like this really suck because now we're about to lose the Gohan. He needs to be stacking. This is not enough defense. So the problem is, who do you put in slot 1? Do you put Cell with his 35% chance to dodge in slot 1 plus the 15, or do you put the Cell Jr.? I'm gonna go with this perfect Cell in slot 1. I think he has collectively a better dodge. Also, I don't want all this damage coming in. I got a ton of damage coming in. I don't like it. I don't like it. Dodge, please. Okay, dodge again. Ouch. Easy on the damage, buddy. No more. No more, no more. Nice. Okay, good. He actually didn't do any more. I'd rather fight this guy forever than get to the Super Saiyan Goku. That's worse. I'd rather it be this guy. This guy only does Supreme. Okay. Stop it. Thank you. All right, now this turn's got Piccolo, Perfect Cell, and Super Saiyan Goku. We're kind of doing well right now. Super Saiyan Goku's not as important. We'll probably bench him if we can help it. Oh, strike that. Actually. You know what? Super Saiyan Goku will heal us. And we are going to take damage here. I know that much. So I'm going to do this. You know, I don't think I'm making the right call here. No, I think I'm making a mistake. I actually think Super Saiyan Goku being in slot 1 is the better move. It's just that, yeah, okay, you know what? Hang on a second, hang on. Oh, what happened? That's so weird. All right, I'm gonna do this. He's gonna get smacked early, and then we're just gonna heal it back. Then Piccolo's gonna go. Cell is not going to be able to super. I wanted him to super, but I'm instead gonna prey on his dodge. He's got 35 dodge. Oh, but the friend unit dodge is bad. Okay. I think we can tank. We can tank 1 super here. We're at basically full health. We should be fine. That's a heal. No additional super, that's fine, but now he raised his attack and defense, and he's able to tank those. Okay, cool. This guy's cool. I love whenever he gets locked in like slot 1, slot 2, because that means that we will have scouting for 1 more turn before he gets benched. Ooh, 3 stacks. Very good. You get 3 stacks with Piccolo, you're cooking. You're not in the clear, but you are definitely well on your way. All right, launch an additional super, please. Nice. And that's the benefit of this unit in situations like this. You still have a good shot at launching additional supers. Dodge. 344. And you thought that's bad. Wait till you get to the final form. Okay, so here, I'll tell you exactly where power weighted cell is going to be useful. If you have a situation where physical Piccolo is trapped and locked in slot 1, and you have this much health and you have the power weighted active skill, that's when you use it. Why? Because if a super attack is about to hit your Piccolo, your chances are you're probably not going to dodge it. You're probably going to die. If you use your power weighted form, you will then have the enemy launch all those attacks where they were originally going to launch. And then when you come back after the power weighted is over, all the attacks will be spread out differently, which will give you a chance at your Piccolo surviving slot 1. Here, with how little health we have, Vegeta's going to tank no problem. In fact, I don't even need him to pick up these orbs. Like, I'm going to show you just how strong he is right there. We are fine on this turn. I'm pretty sure we're good. I'm pretty sure we're good. I want to save these orbs because we're going to get a big fat payout next turn. So this, watch how this turn goes. Oh, you know what I should have done? Oh, shoot. So I should have put the perfect cell in slot 3. So Vegeta tank, no problem. I should have put perfect cell in slot 3 because we're going to get another cell pretty soon because I benched the last one. You got to pay attention to things like that. This is going to be a little bit of a problem with double perfect cell. There's not going to be much key to go around, so you're going to have to rely heavily on orb placement and RNG. So that's a minor L. I am recording this video. I'm not super Brainiac mode. When I'm not recording a video, I'm Brainiac. When I'm recording a video, I'm Brainiac 5. Only true nerds understand what I'm talking about. Look at that. See? We're good. We're good. Who's locked? That's bad. That's bad because he doesn't have guard. He has guard when you start a turn above 58%, which we didn't. We started under it. So even if we pick up all of this, we have no guard. So let's see if we can pick up enough health to survive. Let's just see what happens. We had to lose some health there, but as long as we survive this, we're good. If you want to give Gohan dodge and no critical, okay, good. If you want to give Gohan dodge and no critical, you can. I just didn't want to do that because Gohan Super Saiyan 2 with crit, that's your finishing move. So we tanked for about 200,000. That's pretty good. And we're coming up on our first Dokkan attack. Everybody else here is good. We're gonna raise our defense considerably. Oh, okay, never mind. We're gonna heal from this Goku. Plus, we enter the turn under 30%, right? So we're getting a guaranteed additional super attack. We have damage reduction of 30%. This guy's a lifesaver. This guy's great. Okay. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. I'm gonna put my unit in slot 1 because my unit has 15 dodge, whereas the friend unit has no dodge. So I would rather the friend unit get the supers because I ain't gonna do that. So let's do this. Okay, there's our super attack. Those 6 orbs, I'm gonna keep those for the cell in slot 3. And I'm gonna do this. The cell in slot 3 is actually gonna be the one to launch the Dokkan attack. That's crazy. Hey, good dodge, good dodge. Okay, we're good. Vegeta's fine. He's gonna launch a couple. Okay. He's got no critical in his build. And he just gave me a crit there.
Time to get serious.
Time to get real serious.
Gonna go on.
Am I actually gonna go the distance in this event? I'm gonna be so mad. Why didn't I add one more modifier? All right, we did 4.2 mil there. He's gonna go into his final form, or almost, but we healed. So now we're entering this turn at full health. Oh no. Piccolo's bench, that is not good. That is not good. All right, what kind of links are we getting? Fierce battle, we don't really care about that. This one gives us shocking speed. That'll make it easier for us to launch the super attack. Plus, we get extra defense. That matters. So let's do this. And we'll do this. And then we'll do this. On his way out, we're going to give him some good defense, hopefully. Gohan's still around. You're only going to have maybe 1 to 2 turns tops against the Super Saiyan Goku looking away or turning his back. When he goes rage mode, it's a whole nother story. He's tough. He's tough. That's where I lose. In all my runs, I lost maybe 70% of my runs against the final form. The 30 failure to launch is essentially what happened. I would just fail at the beginning. There's really no middle ground. Yep. We got our one and only turn. Thankfully, no supers this turn, so that was awfully nice. Actually, does he super in this form? Maybe he doesn't. I don't think I've ever paid attention. All right, well, I hate to see him go, but it is what it is. So now he's very angry because we killed Krillin out of boredom, apparently. All right, so who's locked? I wasn't looking. Cell is locked in slot 2. That's fine. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Well, in this situation, we're in deep doo-doo either way because nobody has damage reduction. Yeah, nobody has damage reduction. I think the better move is to keep Vegeta because he will get stronger and he also supports. So I'm going to keep Vegeta here. Vegeta doesn't have to super at all. Yeah, so I'm going to do this. Cell has to super. We have no idea where the super attack is going to even happen. Oh, I want to save all these AGL orbs for next turn because we're going to get a good heal from it. So I'm going to give this to the Goku. Goku, please super twice and give us some heals. We're at full health, so we have no damage reduction. Vegeta, dodge, 25 dodge. His super attack doesn't raise his defense. This is the one time, the one place with God. You got the extra juice just from launching attacks. All right, we're good, we're good. Even if Goku launches an attack at the end and he gets supered, he'll take like 220 something thousand. This guy hits hard. And just imagine with those challenge sliders, if you activate those challenge sliders, each one is 100% more attack. He's gonna hit that much harder. I actually think it's impossible to win. I think it's literally impossible to win. Even with all possible outcomes, all possible RNG scenarios, I think it's impossible to win. He's actually doing it. You suck. How much are we gonna take? 150. Okay. Okay. All right, we can get ourselves back to full health. Cell Jr. is in slot 3. See, the problem with this dude is that he doesn't have any dodge. If he had some dodge, I'd be okay with putting him in slot 1. We do get Attack of the Clones, which gives us a chance to dodge, which I like. Shocking Speed gives us more defense, which I also like. So I think I'm actually going to put the Cell in slot 2. Yes. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put that Cell in slot 2, baby. What? Hey, you heard me. And then I'm gonna do this. Piccolo comes back next turn. We're fine. Okay. You never know. You never know. Like if the dude just decides to end your life in the slot 1, Gohan's better off being there. Okay. This may seem like the winning run. We're not even halfway through the event, guys. We're not even halfway through. 1 bar's been taken off. BFD. We got a ton more left. We just finished the first quarter. We're not even at halftime yet. How many supers did he launch? I wasn't even paying attention. I was trying to be witty with my sports analogies. All right, he didn't do it. Okay. Oh my God. I'm not gonna say it because if I say it, it'll happen. I'll say it after the turn starts. So here you don't want to pull your punches. At this point, He doesn't have any more forms. You go for broke. Anytime you can, focus on doing damage, but do keep in mind, play ahead. Try to have some orbs in reserve so that you can use that to heal the following turn if you survive. Know your personnel. If Cell Jr. is going to be launching a bunch of attacks, then maybe you want to consider keeping some of those orbs for units down the road. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, you know what sucks though? I gotta, oh, man, okay. I gotta give these to Piccolo. Piccolo's defense, not quite there. He does at 640,000. That's not enough. We're gonna take, I think we're gonna take a little bit of heat here. I don't think, oh no, we will get the orbs. We will get the orbs. That was not worth it, actually, at all. I should have given the rainbow keister, so that's a minor 2-0. It's okay though, because the main units that have to super are gonna super. Vegeta doesn't have to super, he's fine. Okay. Why am I hearing boss music? We actually close to the end? Am I gonna die soon? He supered anyway. The dodge. Cool. Alright, Cell, buddy. If Cell supers twice, he takes approximately 250,000, I think. If he supers 3 times, he takes like 100 and something thousand. With my setup. Okay, so I have no idea. I have no idea where this dude is going to be supering. I don't need much. So I'm going to give this to Gohan. I'm going to have Goku do this. That gives us a little bit of juice. And I mean, this dude's not launching a, oh my God, he's not launching a super attack. This could all end right here. Whatever the hell it is.
Okay.
You didn't super there. Okay. I mean, go after this guy maybe? Oh my God. Super, please. Super, please. No. No. Oh. He took 80,000+ on those slaps. That's fine. All right. So we're going to lose Vegeta, but Piccolo's looking good. Look at that. 789,000. I like it. I like it a lot. Let me do this. The reason why I'm taking some damage there is because I'm going to heal it back a little bit right here. That's why I did it. So keep that in mind. All right, so that was actually a good play there. We got to dodge a lot of these, we're going to take some damage. Look at that, 70,000. Cell Jr. also takes damage pre-super. That was a good turn. Nice, nice. Even if he gets to 1,000,000 defense, I still don't advise you putting this guy in slot 1 to take damage pre-supers. I haven't tested it. I have not tested to see how much he can tolerate at 1,000,000 because I won by that point. By the time my Piccolo got to like 1.1 million, we were at the end and then I won. I never put him in that situation, and I was never put in that situation courtesy of the attack locking. We don't have a lot of damage reduction. This is gonna hurt. I think we have like 20%. Okay, 183,000. We can work with that. We can work with, oh, it's below. We don't have guard. Okay, so here, I'm not gonna transform to Super Saiyan 2. There's no need for it. We have a good chunk of healing, and I just want to keep on increasing that heal. The thing is though, who's locked? Okay, Gohan. Okay, so this is one of those points where power weighted would be really, really useful, because if I put this dude here, he's gonna get annihilated. He's toast. He can't handle all that. He doesn't have the extra stuff below 30%. Since it's only this cell, it has to be him. So actually, you know what? I am gonna do it. We are gonna go power weighted. I gotta get this Goku to burn off some of these attacks here. So let's do this. Let's do this. And then let's do this. All right. Where was that super gonna be? So he didn't super pre-cell. Where was it gonna happen? Was it even gonna happen? I mean, still, honestly, that's too much damage coming in. That's too much coming in. He didn't super at all. Now I think he's gonna super. Did this just reverse in my face? Okay. This actually worked for the better, I think. Oh no, no. I gotta bench Gohan. That sucks. Yep. All right, well, this guy's going first. Okay. This is my cell, so I'm feeling pretty good. He's got a good shot to live. I want to keep Gohan. I really do, but that Goku, unless we heal, let's see how much our heal is. If our heal is good, then you know what? I'll do it for science so you guys can see how much will he oh, we're actually going to take some damage here. All right, so for science, we'll do this. We might lose here. Oh my God. All right, well, goodbye. See ya. So there you have it. That's how it works. That's what's at stake. It's fun. It's frustrating. It's fun. It takes a while. And this honestly has kept me engaged for quite some time. I am going to be trying this again. Occasionally, I will probably add 1 or 2 of these, but any more than that, I just don't care. This was fun enough. And the reason for me doing this was because Omatsu apparently went tryhard mode. He actually went from 6,200. I guess he got tired of people clowning on him, and he went to 6,330. Now, there was a thing where they said on social media where if you can beat his score, you'll get a reward. I think that applies to the original 6,200, but if it actually is now 6,330 that you have to beat, well, you're going to have to try to do things like this. So if you want to at least clear 6,330, here's what I recommend. For one thing, that team is incredible. If you simply just remove this, you're gonna be fine. You remove that, and if you want to, you can even do this. You could remove one of the key negatives and make it all allies key -2 instead of key -3, and boom, you beat a score by 1. You could run the exact same team. This team now is invincible. With that setup, you're gonna do just fine. But if you want to try to beat my score, well, then you're gonna have to go the distance. You're gonna have to do all of the stuff that I did. What the hell did I do? Yeah, attack, order locked, and key -3. So best of luck to all of you. This is pretty much all we've got for content right now, so good luck. I want to see what you guys can do with it, and if you're able to clear it, show me, let me know in Discord. Actually, ping me in Discord in the Ask Toon section. So you can just say, hey Toon, here's my score, here's my screenshots, here's a clip or something from your video. Let me know. Okay, link to the Discord is going to be in the description, by the way. Go to the Ask Toon section, although you do have to level up. So what you can do, actually, you know what you can do? Join the Discord server and just DM me. DM me your score. DM me your video, how you did it. Let's do it that way. But still, you got to join the Discord. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, what was your max score on this burst mode event? Did you go horde in the paint? Do you not care? If you did, what was your team? Who was your MVP? Let me know if you have any other cool strats in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more video content in the future and click the notification bell so that you'll just know when I see more miss. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.